We rely a lot on people overseas to make our clothes, often under some pretty dodgy conditions. But with COVID shutting down some workshops in India, those workers are now relying on a Kiwi designer in the Waikato.
For 10 years, rural India was Anna Wilkinson G's home, as it was for her husband and their 3 kids too. A trained designer and dressmaker, she began teaching local women how to make clothes. What started out as a humble sewing class soon snowballed into a fully fledged fashion brand.
So I grew up with a natural concept that I had to do something to use my skills to contribute to making the world a better place.
Holi Boli is a small outfit. Anna makes sure all her workers are treated with dignity and pays them more than the living wage.
They're then able to contribute to the household income. That's really empowering for her to be able to do that. And the result of it is we've seen things like Lakshmi was able to help fund her family to build an inside bathroom. It's like her being able to buy dignity for her and her mum and her sisters.
Last year, with COVID-19 taking hold, she moved her family back to New Zealand. And from her garage in rural Waikato, she managed the company remotely.
So mostly on video call, missing you, joining them daily, continuing to walk them through production. Mobolochi.
But you've seen the headlines. Another wave of the virus has ravaged India, with the strict lockdown, production at Holi Boli ground to a halt.
Our first priority was how do we keep our women paid even though they're at home staying safe, not making any product, not making any money for the business to give them wages, but they still need to eat. So what can we do from this end?
So Anna has set up a sewing studio here, making and selling clothes to give money to her 21 workers and their families back in the village she once called home.
So they know that we're doing this, we're working for them, so that we can keep supporting them through this crazy year.
And she has a message for other fashion designers here in New Zealand.
Think about the bigger picture and the impact and the influence that we do have. Like, just think about the people on the journey all the way along so that we know that our business is leaving a really positive imprint.
Great story. Big issue, and to be honest, pretty much everyone loves cheap clothes. We do, but if you can afford to pay a bit of a premium to look after the people making the clothes, it's great to have those options. And if you'd like to show some support, Holi Boli are having a pop-up shop in Auckland this weekend at Eastridge Mall. All the information is on our Facebook page.
Yeah.